You're out from under you. Please don't. Trouble.
Good afternoon. Welcome to the Indiana Institute of Technology's 2023 Commencement Ceremony, concluding our 93rd academic year since our founding in 1930. My name is Jack Flippo, and I'm an associate professor of biomedical engineering, and I also have the privilege of serving as the faculty representative to the Indiana Tech Board of Trustees. Graduates, today we celebrate your academic achievements, and we pray that this is just the beginning of a lifetime filled with wonderful accomplishments. If you take one major takeaway you should have for today is that I hope it's the knowledge that you are capable of great things and that this world needs you. Guests, at the appropriate time during our ceremony, we encourage you to make noise and show your support for our graduates. However, out of respect for the graduates and our speakers, please silence your cell phones right now. I'll wait. When it's silenced, just raise your hand, and when everyone has... Please rise as the Board of Trustee member, Reverend Ardell Pearson, offers the invocation, and stay standing as Staff Sergeant Allie Jones sings the national anthem.
Let us pray. Almighty God, on this special day, as the new journey begins in the life of those who are about to graduate, we pause to give you thanks. We thank you for the days past, for the tasks accomplished and the friendships made. We thank you for the days that lie ahead, challenges to be met, and accomplishments yet to be achieved. On this Mother's Day weekend, we remember those who stood by us on this journey through Indiana Tech. Family and friends, whose directions and love supported and sustained us. Faculty and staff who challenged and encouraged us. And to those who are about to graduate, may this day be a day of rejoicing and a day of renewed vision and spirit. Amidst all of our celebrations, O caring God, keep us ever mindful that this day is a day in which we live, where there is pain, where there is bloodshed, where there is hunger. Descend with your hand of mercy. And when tensions develop and differences in thought, tradition, or culture separate us from one another, give us a humble spirit, understanding minds, and an open heart. And now, gracious God, be with those we honor this day. Give them wisdom to see how great this gift called life really is. Enlarge their perspective of life so that they may guide upon those things which endure and cherish that which has lasting value. And to us all, give us your grace. Guide our thoughts and direct our actions so that we may always be a people acceptable in your sight. All this we ask in the name of the God who created us, the God who sustains us, and the God who ventures forth with us now and always. Amen.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please be seated. At this time, it is my distinct privilege and honor to introduce you to the President of the Indiana Institute of Technology, Dr. Carl Einoff.
Thank you, Jack. Good afternoon, everyone. Come on, let's do better. Good afternoon, everyone. It is such a joyous day today to celebrate the accomplishments of our graduates. Let me first begin by thanking Reverend Arnie Pearson, Staff Sergeant Allie Jones, the Seasons Brass Quintet, and our bagpiper Stuart Hatfield for a great beginning. As president of Indiana Tech, nothing makes me prouder than seeing the joy on our students' faces as they celebrate the achievement of reaching their academic goal. Graduates, this is a significant milestone in your lives. When you walk across this stage as a graduate of Indiana Tech, you enter a select group of people in the world who have a degree from a university. Less than 7% of the world's population has an associate's degree or a bachelor's degree, and less than 1% of the world's population has a graduate degree. Numerous studies that have looked at millions of people's lives show that with your degree, you are going to be happier, you're going to live longer, and you will earn greater income than those without the degree that you've earned. Each of you walk across this stage today and are going to lead a life of significance and worth. You know, this moment is so special that I just want to capture it right now. So graduates, you're going to be doing a lot of standing up and sitting down today, so stand up. Come on. Come on, stand up. Now, as many of you know, I am on Instagram. Follow me at President Carl Einoff. And so I want to take a little video right now that I'm going to post on Instagram later. So on the count of 3, I want you to say, "Go Warriors," but I want you to do it twice so I get it all in. So go Warriors, go Warriors. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Nice. And now, I am going to go live on Instagram. Yeah. Here we go. Checking connection. You're now live. All right, so if you're following me, you can get that podium view, if you would like. All right, so graduates, while I know you are eager for your time in the spotlight here up on the stage, there are a number of individuals that I would like to first recognize. I'd like to recognize the members of our Board of Trustees who are here with us today. This dedicated and supportive group volunteers their time, talent, and treasure to help make this institution great. Trustees, please stand as I announce your name. And audience, please hold your applause until all the members of the board are standing. Board Chair Greg Sangstack, Secretary Sherry Becker, Clifford Clark, John Coonsey, David Nash, Jeff Paddock, Arnie Pearson, and Jack Flippo. Let's acknowledge their dedicated service to Indiana Tech. Next, I'd like to recognize the officers and deans of the university. Again, please hold your applause until everyone has been introduced and I've recognized them collectively. Our vice presidents, Brian Engelhardt, Lisa Gavan, Dan Grigg, Dr. Steve Herendeen, Jeff Leakty, Judy Roy, Dr. Dan Stoker, Dr. Kate Watland. The deans of our college, Dr. Angie Fincannon, Dr. Ann Gall, and Dr. Ying Shang. The Dean of Online Learning, Dr. Scott Liebhauser, and Associate Dean in the College of Business overseeing graduate and PhD programs, Dr. Kevin Bottomley. Here in the front row with us is someone very special, my wife, Maria. Maria, as you know, many of you know of as first mom of the university. She's a great partner in leadership. She cares deeply about our Indiana Tech family. And most days you can find her cheering on and supporting our students. Maria, will you please stand and be recognized? Maria will greet each of you as you come down the steps after you receive your diploma. And just one note on that, Maria broke two of her fingers. She was at a men's volleyball game and fell, unfortunately. And so she'll hug you or fist pump you, but just watch that hand. I thank you later for that. The distinctiveness of any university depends on the knowledge, talent, and dedication of its faculty. Over the last 6 years since I joined Indiana Tech, I've been paying close attention to the work of our faculty. I can tell you, based on my 29 years in higher education, that Indiana Tech has a truly outstanding faculty. Please hold your applause as I ask our faculty to rise and remain standing. Ladies and gentlemen of the faculty, you serve as beacons of excellence for our students. You are committed to high-quality teaching. You are dedicated to a life of learning through your scholarly and professional pursuits. You are always willing to advise, mentor, and especially learn from our students. You are central to the student experience at Indiana Tech. You have given our students the opportunity to encounter knowledge and, with your encouragement, the potential to excel. Would you all join me in a round of applause for our outstanding faculty? Yesterday, at Indiana Tech's Employee Celebration of Service, we honored one of our faculty members with our annual Faculty of the Year Award. This year's recipient of this prestigious honor is Dr. Zach Alhamous. Would you please stand, Dr. Zach, and be recognized? As we celebrate the achievements of our students today, we would like to take a moment to recognize a special group of graduates who have achieved an incredible milestone. To our first-generation college graduates, we are extremely proud of you. Your determination, hard work, and perseverance led you to this momentous occasion. You are trailblazers, setting an example for your families and future generations to come. We recognize the unique challenges you may have faced in navigating the college experience, and we commend you for your resilience in overcoming these obstacles. If you are the first in your family to obtain the degree you are receiving today, would you please stand and be recognized? Once again, congratulations to all our first-generation college students. You have made history, and we're honored to have been part of your journey. Now I'd like to honor a group of individuals whose dedication goes far beyond the Indiana Tech community. Indiana Tech is proud to be designated as a military-friendly school for the 12th consecutive year, and we are proud to be an educational partner for our armed forces. In addition to military-friendly status, Indiana Tech was also recognized as a top 10 gold-level institution among graduate programs. At this time, I ask our graduates that are veterans and those currently serving our country to please stand. We salute all of you and thank you for your sacrifice, commitment, and service. May God continue to bless the United States of America, our troops, and our veterans. As we gather here today to celebrate the accomplishments of our graduates, we can't overlook the incredible role played by one of the most important figures in their lives, their moms. We also recognize our graduates themselves who are mothers, and our faculty and staff who are also mothers. Mothers are the ones who have been with us since the very beginning, the ones who've nurtured us, loved us unconditionally, and supported us through every step of our journey. They have been our confidants, our counselors, and our champions. They have sacrificed so much for us, putting our needs ahead of their own, always striving to make our lives better and more fulfilling. On this Mother's Day weekend, we want to take a moment to pay tribute to all the moms out there who have made such a profound impact on their children's lives. If you are a mom, would you please stand and be recognized? To all our moms, we say thank you. We honor you, and we wish you a very happy Mother's Day weekend. Now, there's an important group that I ask our graduating students to recognize. They are not only the moms, but the dads, the spouses, children, relatives, and friends in the audience who supported you and encouraged you as you progressed through your studies. Take a look up into the stands and find those that are here for you and clap and cheer for them. Never forget that you did not accomplish this alone. There are many people who have helped you reach this day, this commencement, the beginning of your lifelong learning. So it's my pleasure now to introduce you all to our commencement speaker this afternoon and to award him Indiana Tech's highest degree. Our speaker today is Blaise Alexander. If you're driving through Pennsylvania, it's hard to miss the name Blaise Alexander. His name is on many car dealerships across the state, It's on massive billboards as you drive down the highway, and it's on the back of the thousands and thousands of cars he and his team have sold over the years. And the Blaise Alexander brand, his name, stands for quality, integrity, customer service, and fairness. And so I ask you, all right, let's play a little game. I want you to turn to the person next to you, and I want you to think of a word. Think of what's the word that you think of when you hear car salesperson. Go ahead. All right, so what did you say? Did you say...
Careful.
Sleazy? Untrustworthy? Well, Blaise Alexander broke that mold. He built his business on an understanding that he's building a lifelong relationship with his customers. He's not about working a customer over for the most money possible in a single deal. It's about creating long-term relationships. It's about giving a customer who's had bad credit the opportunity to actually own a car. It's about making a difference in the community. Blaise Alexander attended Mount Carmel Area High School in Pennsylvania and the Indiana Institute of Technology, where he studied mechanical engineering. At Indiana Tech, he learned discipline and made friends for life in the Theta Xi fraternity. Many of his fraternity brothers are here with us today. Would you all stand and be recognized? That's brotherhood and friendship right there. Blaise grew up working with his father, Aubrey, at Alexander & Sons in Atlas, PA. His first professional experience outside the family business was as a used car manager for a dealership in State College, Pennsylvania. In August 1980, Blaise moved his young family to Montoursville, Pennsylvania, where he opened the doors to his first dealership, Blaise Alexander Chevrolet. Over the past 40 years, through recession and economy rebound, his dealership footprint quickly grew across Pennsylvania. Now, with 20 dealerships supplying 16 vehicle brands, 5 Blaise Alexander collision centers, commercial truck sales, and a car wash, Blaise achieved his goals by focusing on the customer experience and the community. He is also the founder of AutoTrack, an auto finance company that gives people a chance to rebuild their credit. Blaise is still highly involved in the organizations he's built over the years. At this time, I ask Mr. Greg Sangstack, chair of our Board of Trustees, to assist me with the presentation of Blaise's honorary doctorate. I also ask that Mr. Blaise Alexander, that you please come forward. I am proud to present Blaise Alexander with an honorary doctorate from the Indiana Institute of Technology and pleased that he's here with us today as our commencement speaker. I will now read the citation for the degree. Whereas Blaise J. Alexander studied mechanical engineering at Indiana Tech and was a member of the Theta Xi fraternity. And whereas Mr. Alexander represents the Indiana Tech mission as an accomplished leader in the global 21st century society, and by living a life of significance and worth. And whereas Mr. Alexander is an entrepreneur who has grown his family business to 20 car dealerships across Pennsylvania and who employs over 1,200 people. And whereas Mr. Alexander founded an auto finance company that has provided opportunities for individuals and families to rebuild their credit. And whereas Mr. Alexander's accomplishments in business are surpassed only by his commitment to his own family and his selfless philanthropy to a multitude of nonprofits and causes in his community, supporting education, healthcare, sports, the arts, veterans, and more. And whereas the Indiana Tech campus community is forever grateful to Mr. Alexander for leading by example and for his high regard for our faculty, staff, and students. Now, therefore, be it resolved that Indiana Institute of Technology, in grateful recognition of his outstanding professional achievements and for making this a better world for everyone, hereby recognizes Blaise J. Alexander with the honorary degree Doctor of Business and Management, honoris causa, on this 13th day of May, 2023. In token thereof, we present you with this diploma bearing the seal of the university and the hood appropriate to your degree. You ready? Well, you get the last word as always. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Blaise Alexander to the podium to provide our commencement address.
You were close on a lot of that.
I'm so happy you're here.
Thank you. Wow, thank you. He got it. He's close. Thank you to our president, Dr. Karl Einhoff, for your comments and for the invitation to be with you today. I also want to thank Maria Einhoff, our ambassador, for her great work here. Thank you, Maria. Graduates, as I look out at all of you, it is my honor to deliver this commencement address today. I offer my sincere congratulations to you and special congratulations to the parents, the guardians, the family and friends, as you've all shared in the achievement of our students. I'd also like to recognize my esteemed Theta Xi brothers from Indiana Institute of Technology. Guys and girls, I thought I'd hear some noise on that one. And thank you to my children who are here, Adam, Aubrey, and Maureen. Thank you for making the trip. I'm truly humbled and privileged to be here among you and to receive this honorary doctorate from Indiana Tech. Indiana Tech has played a huge role in the development of thousands of students who have gone on to be successful today, and I'm grateful to be a part of that group. Several years ago, when my colleagues and I joined Indiana Tech on our educational journey, the country was in a great time of change with the Vietnam War, the Civil Rights Act, the tragic deaths of Martin Luther King and Bobby Kennedy. These times and our tech experience were a major part of our development, and that's why I am here today. So, if you haven't read about me, I'm one of 10 children from the same mom and dad. Woo! I own 21 car dealerships. I bought one since I've seen you. I have 45 new car franchises, 2 car auctions, 7 body shops, and an international leasing company. So, the most often asked question I get is, how many people work for you? To which I respond, about half of them. Graduates, for you, I have a few short life stories, my life stories that might help you in your walk in the future. I want to talk about my first job, and was my only job until I became a Chevrolet dealer. I interviewed 3 times to get my first job. On the first interview, I asked my girlfriend to accompany me because it was a long drive. And because it was on a Sunday, we met at Mr. Stalker's house. And this is true, it's the man I worked for. So I'm sitting here, and she's sitting here, and he's looking at her, and I'm talking, and he didn't hear a word I said. Maria, did I get that job? You're right, I didn't. Not that time. On the second interview, I called him, and he offered me a job, but as a salesman, which I gracefully declined. And then 3 days later, he called me, and to my surprise, he offered me the full position of used car manager at 23 years of age. I eagerly accepted. So after we hung up, I quickly called a friend of mine. His name is Frank Ficca. Now, Frank was a graduate of the Villanova School of Business. He's about 10 years older than me. Frank's still alive, great guy. I said, Frank, I think I'm a little nervous. I think I may have outkicked my coverage on this one. He reassured me that with my experience growing up in the used car business and having been to many car auctions on the East Coast, that I would be making the right decisions right out of the gate. He said, Blaze, make the decision. He said, you'll be right with your background 60% of the time, eventually 70%, maybe 80%, you'll never be perfect, but as you make these decisions, your people will begin to follow you in lockstep. Holy mackerel. I had it. Instant Villanova School of Business education over the telephone. It was great. To understand this, it's not always a black and white decision. Graduates, understand this. It's not always right and wrong. I give this to my people a lot. I say, guys, girls, you make a decision, it's a wow, you knocked it out of the park. But this you made this decision, and we sold the car, we made the trade, we made some money, but we screwed this part of it up. We did this, okay. You still made a car deal, but we're in trouble. You did this one, okay, we're at 4 decisions. What were you thinking? But guess what? We gained a friend. So my point is, you don't always have to say, yes, it's got to be 100% right. Your employer's going to be waiting for a decision, and you try and make them, and the more you make them, the better you're going to get, and it's going to go so good, it'll go so easy for you after a while. So, I forgot one little part of that. You make this one, this one, this one, this one, but if you do this one, this is no decision in my company that gets you this. You're out. We live in a world of instant gratification. I think we all know that. We live in a world of urgency, just as we know we constantly have our cell phones on us. We're constantly looking for that communication. So I finally made it to Mr. Stalker's office. Let's see. Mr. Stalker asked me, this is the first interview, he said, Blaze, when can you be there? I said, I'll be there first thing in the morning. The very first morning I arrive, he calls a meeting. He's got everybody in the office that's important to him. New car manager, a truck manager, fleet manager, finance manager, myself. And I have to tell you, this is my first chance to make a decision. So this young mechanic runs into the office and he asked one of the guys, I can't remember who, he says, we're going to put tires on this truck. He said, should we put a town and country, or should we put a suburbanite tire on it? It means nothing to any of you here, I'm sure. But the guy said, put a suburbanite tire on that. And I thought, that's not right. And the kid didn't make it out of the door, the mechanic. I said, stop. I said, that's not going to work. I said, we usually put an aggressive tire on that truck. We put a town and country tire on it. And the young mechanic looked around, and he looked at Mr. Stalker. Mr. Stalker gave him the nod, and the kid walked off. The young mechanic left. And the meeting lasted another hour. Forgot an important part. The guy asked him to wait in the showroom, and that's when I stopped him. I said, don't wait. We're going to go put the tires on. Anyway, we walked out in the showroom. Mr. Stalker put his arm around me. He said, Blaze. I said, yes, Mr. Stalker. He said, you know, that truck would have taken either tire. I said, yes. I said, but the kid isn't sitting in the showroom waiting to get a decision. The tires are on the truck, I'm sure. I bet the truck is on the lot. I got one of these. You're going to be okay. So I hope I didn't mess that up too bad, letting that guy sit in the showroom all day. So anyway, Mr. Stalker finally approves of me. He calls me into his office the next morning. Now, students or graduates, don't do this. Don't make this mistake. He asked me how much I thought I should make. And I told him, well, I think I should make $10,000 a year. He said, okay. That was too easy. I said, Mr. Stalker, I said, that yellow Corvette on the showroom floor, I've never had the opportunity to drive a new Corvette. I said, "You think I can make that my company car?" He said, "Yeah." He said, "Yes, we'll make that happen." I thought, Blaze, you're on a roll. I said, this is good. And I couldn't think of the next thing I was going to ask him, but I didn't even start to say, "Mr. Stalker," and he said, "Stop." And that was it. We were happy. I was about to walk out of Mr. Stalker's office, and he stopped me, and he said, "Blaze, what do you want to do with your life? What is your goal?" I said, "I want to be a Chevrolet dealer." Mr. Stalker said, "Blaze, you give me 10 good years, and I'll help you become a Chevrolet dealer." Wow, that was it. That was the line I needed to hear, the line I would hang on to. So I thought about it every day, every time, without fail, no exception. And I said it every day, and if I didn't say it every day and I missed a day, I'd say it twice the next day. Every day, every time, without fail, no exception. I'm going to be a Chevrolet dealer. And so the years went by, 10 years as a matter of fact, and now I'm back in his office. I said, "Mr. Stalker." "Yeah, Blaze. You recall you said if I gave you 10 good years, you'd help me become a Chevrolet dealer?" He said, "Yes." I said, "Well, I need a little help. I'm just about 50,000 short of what I need to make the deal. Just a little help." He said, "Well, I'm not going to do that." Wow. I said, "But Mr. Stalker, you told me if I gave you 10 good years, you'd help me become a Chevrolet dealer." He said, "I did say that." He said, "And I did help you." He said, "I taught you the business." Well, he gave me another pat on the back and sent me out the door. So again, Maria, where did I get the money? I went back to the bank. I pled with the banker. He had already promised me to loan me money against the assets. And he asked me about my family. My family had already kicked in, but not my mom and dad. He said, "What about your mom and dad?" He said, "Do they have any money?" I said, "No, my mom and dad they're kind of poor." He said, "Well, where do they live?" And then the light went on. I said, "They live in Neelysburg, and they have a gorgeous house." I'm going to whisper this because actually it's a tiny little house that I built on a couple of acres a few years earlier, and I still owed money on it. But Mr. Kinnear, the skinny little guy with the Coke bottle glasses, not picking on anybody, he said, "Why don't we send 2 directors down to that house and see if we can borrow some money against it?" I thought, great idea. I called my dad. I said, "Pop, some directors are coming down tomorrow afternoon to look at the farm. I just need a few more bucks to consummate the deal." The next day, I'm in the banker's office, and at 3 o'clock, we get the call from the directors. "Give Blaze Alexander anything up to $100,000. I thought, oh my God, I didn't want to say that. OMG. What did my dad do? So again, I ran back to my office. I called my dad. I said, "Pop, what did you do?" He said, I went down to Dyer's Meat Market. He said, "I got some of that big lump ice." He said, "Your mom got out that big bowl. We put the iced tea in." He said, "It was 95 degrees in the shade that day." He said, "They came up on the porch." He said, "I rattled that ice around." He said, "They were sweating." Finally, they asked my dad, "What does he own?" And my dad, being the gentleman he said, "As far as you can see down them fields and in them woods, I've never walked that far." It was 7 acres. But I got the money, and 2 days later, I was a Chevrolet dealer. It took me 10 years and a lot of work, graduates. But I want you to do me a favor, graduates, and I didn't get this from Dr. Einhoff, but please stand up, please. Graduates, stand up again one time for me. We're going to do something really quick. Ready? I want you to repeat after me on this one. You ready? I need you to repeat. Every day, every time, without fail, no exceptions. Thank you, and God bless these graduates.
Thank you, Dr. Alexander. We are indeed honored by your presence today. Thank you for those wonderful words for our graduates. Okay, graduates, I have one question for you. Are you ready for your degrees? I am ready too, and I am looking forward to seeing you on the stage, shaking your hand, high-fiving you, giving you a fist pump, whatever it is that you would like when you get across that stage. So at this time, I'd like to invite Associate Dean Dr. Kevin Bottomley, who will introduce our first class of candidates.
Will the candidates for doctoral degrees please stand? President Einoff, as Associate Dean in the College of Business, I oversee our graduate and PhD programs. It is my privilege to present the 2023 candidates for the PhD in Global Leadership. These candidates have completed successfully all requirements of the university and the state of Indiana for their degrees. On behalf of the faculty, it is my pleasure to present them to you as fully qualified for their degrees. PhD recipients, as directed by the ushers, you will come forward to be hooded and to receive your diploma. Please have your grad pass ready to be scanned. After you receive your diploma, you will exit from the stage down the center stairs and proceed down the center aisle to the back of the arena to have a photo taken. After the photo opportunity, please return to your seat. Once all our graduates receive their diploma, President Einoff will collectively confer their degrees.
Marcus A. McChristian. Nikki Chamberlain Pham. Jeffrey H. Whitty.
Deirdre J. Henderson.
For academic affairs to the upper podium.
Such an honor to be here with all of you today. President Einoff, as Vice President for Academic Affairs, it is my privilege to present the 2023 candidates. Will the candidates for the Master and Master of Science degrees from the College of Arts and Sciences, the College of Business, and the Talwar College of Engineering and Computer Science please stand and remain standing? Good job, and stay right there. Will the candidates for the Bachelor of Arts and the Bachelor of Science degrees from the College of Arts and Sciences, the College of Business, and the Talwar College of Engineering Computer Sciences please stand and remain standing? Will the candidates for the Associate of Science degrees from the College of Arts and Sciences, the College of Business, and the Talwar College of Engineering and Computer Sciences now please also stand and remain standing? President Einoff, these candidates have successfully completed or soon will complete all the requirements for their respective degrees. On behalf of the faculty, it is my privilege to present them to you as fully qualified for their degrees. Candidates, you may be seated for a moment. As directed by the ushers, you will be released by rows in dual lines. Please have your grad pass ready to be scanned. When you hear your name announced, you will walk to either myself or Dr. Liebhauser, depending on which side of the stage you are on. You will receive your diploma and then walk to the center stage and shake hands with President Einoff. As you walk down the center stairs, you will be greeted by First Mom, Maria Einoff. You will then proceed down the center aisle to the back of the arena to have a formal picture taken before returning to your seat. Once all of the graduates have received their diploma, President Einoff will then collectively confer all of the degrees.
Omar Rigoberto Diaz Cespedes.
Juan Leonardo Teo de Pino.
Omar Flores Vasquez.
Edward Willie Samudio Nunez. Carlos Luis Mora Salguero.
Sebastian Holzapfel. Eric Hernandez Flores.
Felipe Ignacio Rios Perez.
Alan Enrique Espejo de la Torre. Diego José Escondón Miranda. Cesar Andrés Cisneros Mantilla. Jorge Arturo Chavarria Bertrand. Maria Camila Freire Oriana.
Jose Madrid Rodriguez. Freddy Rafael Nunez Madranda. Roberto Javier Veitia Gonzalez. Karim Mejia Guifaro. Joel Ortiz Gonzalez.
Jacob Keenan Daftari.
Francisco Vicente Maldonado Aro.
Bradley Allen Brockway. Isaac M. Hall.
Lainey Nicole Steckler.
Fabricia Marina Carrillo Ingunza. Xiaofei Liao. Nadir Omar Erut Morenigo. Bonnie Mae Carolla.
Holly Nicole Padilla.
Carmen Natalie Chifne Infantes.
Makeda LaShawn McCauley.
Victor Orlando Carriutero Quiñones.
Nadia Ahmed Siddiqui.
Heather Marie Bailey. John Alfred Cavallari Jr. Alicia Humbert. Jackie Diana Buys. Vyasna Jeff Hung.
Jessica Lynn Nelson. Autumn Ann Pebley. Alyssa Renee Reesjes. Caitlin Christine Wilson.
Adam Jean Lehman.
Madison Marie Rediger.
Demetrius Lindsay.
Brooklyn Page Moore.
Lisa Marie Gephardt.
Christina Smith. Ignacio Patricio Vidal Rivers. Anthony J. Malatia. Luis Enrique Macias Rivera.
Abdullah Sakr Al-Wash. Juan Teodoro Coronado Lara.
Rose Jamil Sahawane. Roberto Rodriguez.
Jeanette Bell. Leon Antonio Lopez Diaz Conseco.
Daniel Wade Schroeder.
Victor Andres Bilnes Salgado. Osvaldo Carhuavilca.
Julio Alfredo Rivera Alonso.
Gregory T. Fugate.
Kendrick J. Turner.
Renato Andrades Herdiner. Corey Hudson.
Valeria Peña Donoso. Amy S. Rectanas. Manuel Rafael Urquiza Cedeño.
Jessica Foss. Diego Antonio Bianchini Boris.
Marcus Andrew Messmer. Julio Valenzuela Ruiz.
Nathaniel Dick. Becky Arnett. Contessa Lynette Crumbly. Jared Ariel Bello Velasquez.
Kiana Williams. Jose Mauricio Robayo Rubiano.
Pablo Ramon Cobo Pesantes.
Carlos Mario Correa Posada.
Carmen Giovanna Saborio Alfaro. Laura Hassel Salazar Arevalo. John Patrick Sheehan Jr. Agmeris Felicia Takeshel Sotolongo. Kenya T. Perkins. Natalia Marin Ramirez. Joshua Morris.
Natalie Elizabeth Lozano Chu. Shania Lene Huggins. Christian Edgar Gutierrez Perez.
Anissa Michaela Scare. Marco Vargas Monge.
Kirsten Alexis Burke. Franklin Manuel Cisneros Barrera.
Luis Fernando Munoz. Marcos Antonia Mia Tranca. Alex Michael Potter. Paul Alejandro Perez Herrera.
Vernon Fitzgerald Black. Alfredo Enrique de la Garza Luna.
Ajay Kumar Punati.
Annabelle Alexandra Limus Bedoya.
Krupanand Mandala.
Sebastian Bueno.
Mohammed Niaz Sheikh. Cristian Manuel Susarte Bonilla. Raviteja Funam.
Cecilia Cristina Calderon Garces.
Shashank Nutalapati. David Morales Palacios. Srinivasa Rao Sirasanaganla. Ramon Luis Meado Quiros. Ravi Chandra Sriram.
Juan Rafael Cisneros Garay. Chris Adimeli.
Oscar Pena.
Gopi Kiran Kama.
Jamie Eduardo Quito. Kirsten Nartker.
Stephanie Diaz Justiniano. Haviland Faith Cummings.
Roger Allen Solomon.
Mallory Green. Bailey Harrison. Lucas Lehrman.
Diana L. Ray.
Joshua Klein.
Liban Ali Mohammed.
Mitchell Stephen Hazelet.
Allison Nicole Pencil. Richard Owen.
Kayla Marie Bunkowski.
Rodingo Ricardo Morgia.
Brendan Daniel Sidaway.
Autumn Bishop.
Chad Edward Schaffner.
Brandon D. Herber.
Nicole Martin.
Sola Iniola Akinsola. Juan David Calderon Vargas.
Damilola Osayemi. William Jacob Wentz.
Danielle Charisse Davis. Haven Latre Evans.
Nicole Cherie Lindsay Otterbridge.
Raja Collier. Shivani Reddy Gatla.
Javier Rodriguez Loria. Dakshaini Mudigonda.
Holly G. Hughes. Sai Lokesh Bolagodu.
Anthony Michael Passarelli.
Onish Reddy Bandugula. Joel David Halsey. Saikiran Chari Kanyakanti. Blaine Mitchell Flanagan. Navi Cherakuru. Nicholas Huffer. Nishant Reddy Badam. Gregory Charles Kiesling.
Lakshmana Sai Palapotu. Danielle Weddington.
Lequise Booker. Danielle Catlett. Kasim Ali. Jessica L. Bigham.
Mohammed Shoaib. Quenisa Wisdom Page. Ibad Ur Rahman. Edward J. H. Minnis.
Sandeep Gandra.
Nira Salahovic. Laxman Mule. Terrell Lamont Strayhorn. Nagaraju Valaboju.
Brittany Blakey. Manoj Kastapuram. Matthew Ryan Gimson. Krishna Teja Jaladi. Raman Johnson.
Premchandra Reddy Perumandla. Cheyenne D. Weathers. Sai Venkata Akhilesh Paduchuru. Shannon A. Verscher.
Deepika Katakota. Antonishka Janae L. DeVoe. Pravalika Animereddy.
Zoliu Shitu. LaDonna Scott. Sharice Marcel Reeves.
Swati Esampali.
Grant Dennis Michael Peer.
Bharath Nayak Daravath.
Brandon Eugene Strong.
Vinay Kumar Reddy Chukapuram.
Christina M. McAllister. Arjun Tirumala. David Ramirez.
Mahesh Dasarakanda. Evan Heelman. Anwesh Reddy Kotla.
Casmiria Elizabeth Smith.
Shravan Kumar Ankila. Carter Allen Davis.
Monica Rangu. Cheyenne Rodriguez.
Bhaskar Reddy Gundetti, Daniel Michael Lank, Akhilesh Reddy Goli,
Abigail L. Woodham,
Naveen Reddy Boja, Jenna Leanne Boucher,
Darice Ruth Howard,
Angel Love Arrington,
Danita Smith, Michael Tyrone McCoy,
Rashonda Chrysler, Danny Sumant Reddy Gururu, Apurva Adepu, Annalie Renee Dunno,
Harish Kumar Vema, Zachary Scott Wright, Pooja Pulkarpu,
Oma L. Connor, Narendra Dokara,
Giovanni Ray Ramirez, Marty McDonald, Ryan Troxel,
Jared Austin Gallagher, Lucas Richard Knaus,
Nicholas Andrew Mattis,
Hunter Stone Clements,
Jeffrey Taylor Jr.,
Kylie M. Carney,
Temur Nasir, Perla Ramirez Quiros, Maninderjeet Singh,
Lakin Nicole Edwards, Gautam Bharadwaj Gumadi,
Sharita T. Patterson, Harshit Upu,
Nadia Danielle Hall,
Neha Rawat,
Chad Edward Copeland, Grishma Bhimareddy, Sherry Lynn Kealalani Bragg,
Akshay Nandan Palaparthi,
Tanner Lochner,
Sumant Upati,
Philip Jalen Dabio,
Sai Vinay Kumar Naidu, Joshua J. Smith Goheen Jr.,
Chandra Babu Danda, Nicholas Patrick Gates, Obularaju Domaraju, Corey John Kavanaugh,
Lisa Newman,
Kyle David Cantola, Tucker James Cormier, Kobe Bernard Hicks,
Brendan Alexander Alfig, Nathaniel Gable Wheeler.
Mark Vaughn Leonard L. Garganta.
Alexandra Yesenia Morales. Harley Nicole Nielsen.
JC Elise Blust.
Mary Catherine Tackett.
Marley Rachel Jackson. Kayla Renee Jones. Michael Wayne Coddington II. Ileana Dulcinea Floyd.
Oma Mar. Taishe Monet Perry.
Ni La.
Valeria Mayorga.
Amanda Marie Alvarez. Jamil Jackson.
Christopher Shane Russell.
Pamela Sue Dye.
Dakota Chase Russell. Annie Lee Reeser.
Riley Lynn Kripe. Brianna Nicole Jackson.
Stephanie Mendoza.
Charmaine Dakota DeLong. Jovan Elliott Johnson Jr.
Cade Allen Wagley.
Caitlin Jones. Abby Marie Benya.
Oral R.J. Rowley.
Desmond Jamaz Grant.
Abigail Christina Sims.
Joseph Bushy. Whitley Marie Blake. Stuart Elliott Atkinson. Lily Ann Greiwe.
Michael Lamont Warner Jr.
Kara Sue Klein. Kyle George Borthwell.
Corey Mark Scholler.
Marcus Wilfred Joseph Hartle. Justin Fleming.
Caitlin Marie Sebring.
Richard Colin Longacre.
Tamitra Shanae Osborne.
Logan Allen Brewer.
Congratulations.
Dan Vincent Dill III.
Lindsay Michelle Overturf.
Joseph Blake Hermes. Teresa Marie Jameson. Troy Raymond Liggett. Bailey Paul Kleinhans. Brianna Gail Berghoff.
Lucina Mitchell.
Derica Suzanne Dawson. Taylor Lee.
Ayala Wilson. So Min Oo.
Eric Riley Hommel. Justice Jordan Blakely.
James Mark Sotosanto. Maisha Marie Sanders.
Samuel Lawrence Harvey.
Armin Osmanovich.
Abigail Taylor Barkdale.
Lindsay Noel Simpson.
Savannah Marie Emus. Caitlin Nicole Heron.
Stephanie Nicole Vargovich.
Erica Renee Foy. Noah Alexander Kelsey.
Victoria Pearl Todd. Danette Taylor. Grant Frederick Meeks. Emily L. Walter.
Olivia Jo Gessner. Megan Teal Clifton.
Emma Westra. Andrea R. Shriver.
Chandler Davis. David Anthony Beeham.
Jessica Mary Price. Anh Viet Nguyen. John Stuber.
Shelby Ray Carver. Sean Marcel Carruthers. Ashley Nicole Greek. Tegan Allen Army. Nautica Holder.
Kyle Riley Wallace.
Nia Ayat. Parker Bates. Zachary King.
Patrick Scott McGinn.
Annabella Arlene Kowalczyk.
Trevor Patterson. Savannah Amber Simmers.
Philip Christopher Hobbs.
Kate Elizabeth Wallace. Tristan James Osika.
Tobias Diana Prada. Dalton Askew. Emily Eppert.
Nolan William McKim. Contessa Renee Parker.
Matthew Charles Barco.
Morgan Renee Waring.
Kristen Elizabeth Douglas.
Jocelyn Marie Sanchez. Catherine Elizabeth Stafford. Caleb John Prater.
Brenda Diane Jefferson. Ashley Lafferty. Dulari Vijay Dave.
Carol Sunderman.
Jordan Deshawn Hopkins. Jack Lawson Luciani. Grant Gilliland.
Hayden McLatcher.
Jonas Kalman. Jeremy Daniel Luciani. Arianna Calcatelli.
Rog Dean Stein. Ryan James Steele. Corey Deshaun McKinney Jr.
Luke Thomas Jones. Monday George.
Jauma Salvador Doles. Megan Elizabeth Wallace.
Mark Junka Rovira.
Tanya Lynn McGarry.
Luca Carvalho Moda. Caleb Lynn Carnahan. Risto Alonso Bartolo Vargas. Alexa Lila Habegger.
Jaime Rodriguez Rui Perez Sr.
Zachary Cannon. Jordan Claudette Donnelly. Balin Spencer Brake. Jordan Maurissa Leah Hartfield. Evan August Behrens. Daniel Lee Greenwell.
Owen Michael Shaw.
Chloe Lors.
Dakari Godfrey Wadlington.
Isabella Mia Brock. Joseph Benjamin Durkee. Tarek Ahmed Kotiwala.
Kennedy Rose Sullivan. Savannah Renee O'Neill.
Joseph Richard Cottier.
Ramon Velasquez. Molly Iman Sanchez. Samuel Robert Thomas.
Gregory Lawver Groombridge.
Cole Earl Shearer. Carissa Jean Vanover.
Joshua Bailey.
Drennan Sorrell. Brant Kaysen Miranda.
Marek Grzelak. Kurt James Jensen.
Osman Youssef.
Cameron Michael Chabot. Isabel Kryenbrink. Alexander Jackson Locke. Eric Kasonkanji. Connor James Hendrickson.
Alina Deanne Powers. Jacob William Ritchie.
Stephanie LaShawn Jackson.
Desmond Patterson. Daryl Edward James Martin. Medalia Vinson.
Rashid Nabil Benmosa. Travis Crawford. Lauren Jade Esquilin. Aneja Renee Gomilia. Cassidy Elizabeth Nicole Knight.
Sheila W. Sattler. Jocelyn Reyes. Montrese J. Young. Sabrina Anayeli Ruiz.
Jessie Dean Livesey. Brianna Marie Davis.
Malika Roscoe.
Crystal Megan Tyndall. Hannah Jo Ivers. Rolanda Lewis.
Sydnea Seals.
Dawn R. Carter.
Johan Joel Novak.
Brandon Dowdell, Hannah Rachel Lutz, Abdullah Nasser Alzamanan,
William Lee Moore III. P. Tyler Sinclair. Brandon Picanew.
Christopher Hallam, Lucas Britton, Victor Andres Leal Guerrero,
Deshae Thompson.
Juan Esteban Avellaneda Boorquez, Carissa May Billiter, Rabin Chan, Kristen Forty,
Tamara Purdy.
Colin Lee Dillon,
Jennifer Rensberger. Olaide Leilin Olapide.
Stacia Galladay, Karchanit Intonant, Eric Fabian Granqvist,
Samantha Potters.
Axel Lowe, Rebecca Lee, Cole Spencer Barney, Layla Julianne Jones, Deborah Hurt,
Noah Parker Smith.
Robert Ward Lee, Jacob Scott Grant, Jessica Diane Brazel,
Cole Jacob Samsel. Antonio Rodriguez. Kirsten A. Trim.
Deja Anderson,
Kelsey Elizabeth Schaldenbrand. Nicole Jocelyn Wise.
Lindsay Marie Albrecht,
Crystal R. McCourt. Kennedy Leanne Moonen.
Carrie Siobhan Bender, Gracie D. Clute, Mackenzie Rose Irazo, Caitlin May Frantum, Cheyenne Hyacinth Dunn, Melissa Lynn Eckroth,
Lindsay Taylor Smith. Damina Desiree Rogers. Tiffany Ann Townsend.
Carol Lynn Eichert, Holly Heckber,
Pate Mar B.
Justin Blaze D. Martin I,
Erica E. Nemeth. Kristen Diane Miller.
Ashley Renee Bragdon,
Jessica Kaur Singh.
Stephanie Garrison,
Rebecca Deanne Mewis.
Eden Rachel Bradley, Chardonnay LaShawn Cleveland,
Ian James Miller.
Bob Owen Black,
Joshua A. Treese. Jessica A. Mitchum.
Gina Marie Curiel. Gwendolyn Lynch.
Tiffany Denise Watson.
Presley Logan Grigsby. Jason Kenneth Lubb.
Janaea Whitaker.
Jashandra D. Brooks.
Javon Sanders.
Ashley Lachey Jones. Jama Kiara Elise Ferris. Jaquetta Cherie Hull.
Terrion Devon Williams. Mason Jurius Milan II. Haley Elizabeth Theodo.
Tanyardzwa Kudakwashe Nicole Chelsea Chiwara.
That's Raekwon Lionel Rogers. Onom Jamki Ubijian. Grant Joseph Smith. Micah Joseph O'Donnell. Jonathan Schaff. Salih Mahdi Al-Zamnan. Haden Myers. Arturo Valenzuela. William Marcel Hickey. Jackson William Zimmerman.
Brian Mitchell Wilson.
Christina Bragg. Brent Javon Britton. Stephanie Lane Garner.
Crystal Lee Roy.
Richard Harrison Hayes. Joel Scott Henderson. Amanda Briano.
Bria R. Monroe.
Christopher Booz.
Larissa M. Taylor.
Gregory S. Boylan. Samantha Jo Lee.
James E. Sears.
Jade Law.
Jamie Miller.
Would all our graduates today please stand? With the recommendation of the faculty and the deans, and by the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees, the State of Indiana, and the Higher Learning Commission, I confer upon each of you the appropriate degree with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereunto and appertaining. Congratulations. Please remain standing. I now invite Dr. Kate Watland to the podium.
Wow. Now that your degree has been conferred, I invite you to move the tassels currently on the right side of your caps to the left. And now that you have had your degrees conferred and your diplomas are received, it is my honor to officially declare you, now and forever, sons and daughters of the Indiana Institute of Technology. Go out and do great things. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for our graduates.
All right, you may be seated. You know, as I was considering some final words for you all today to leave you with, I just couldn't get the song, and those of you who know me, you know what's coming. I just couldn't get the song Mr. Brightside by the Killers out of my head. Many of you know that this is my favorite song, and the Killers is my favorite band. But in many ways, the message of this song captures the spirit of what I hope you'll take away today from your time at Indiana Tech. The song Mr. Brightside speaks of holding on to hope, even in the face of disappointment or heartbreak. It's about seeing the good in the world and staying optimistic, even when things aren't going as planned. As you move forward into the next phase of your lives, I urge you to hold on to this spirit of positivity and hope. Remember, life's going to bring you ups and downs, but it's how we respond to the challenges that define us. Take the lessons that you've learned here at Indiana Tech and use them to navigate the twists and turns that are undoubtedly ahead. And remember, you always have a community here, a family of fellow graduates, a family of faculty, staff, and coaches who've shared with you in your triumphs and your struggles. Stay connected with each other and know that you all always have us here at Indiana Tech. Know that you're part of something bigger than yourselves. So as you leave this place and embark on your next adventure, I encourage you to be like the protagonist in the song, Mr. Brightside. Embrace the bright side of life, hold on to hope, and never give up on your dreams. Graduates, you've been educated and you are ready for active participation, career advancement, and leadership in our global 21st century society. May you take with you to all parts of the globe your commitment to excellence, your willingness to lead, and your resolve to live a life of significance and worth. Please know that the Indiana Tech community will always be with you. Once a student, forever an alum. So one more thing I'd like you to do for me before we leave today. I want you to give me a tech yeah on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Congratulations to you all. I now invite Professor Jack Flippo back to the podium.
I am honored to invite Dr. Timothy Raines, Director of the Multicultural Engineering Program, Director of Youth Programs, and Assistant Director of Teaching Excellence Center, to sing the Indiana Tech alma mater.
Would everyone please stand?
Graduates and guests, that brings the 2023 commencement ceremony of Indiana Tech to a close. I ask that you please remain seated as we process out. We invite you to join us back on campus under the tent on the Snyder Academic Center lawn for a reception, hosted food trucks, and cake. The last challenge I have for our graduates is to live your life with integrity and help to make this a better world for one another. I offer you my heartfelt congratulations and Godspeed.
Thank you.